Oh, you said Muhammad?
Yeah, the Prophet Muhammad.
The Prophet Muhammad, huh?
The slavery was in Islam.
Okay, you said slavery was in Islam. Muhammad was not a Jew. He was not an Israelite. Muhammad was what you call an Ishmaelite. We naturally, we have the only one and true God. Allah's not a God. Allah's a rock.
And the way has I set with them as the Arabians.
We sat for the Arabians
in the wilderness.
And
I have polluted the land with thy whoredom.
We polluted the land with our idolatry. We sat down for the Arabs and slavery, and they beat it into us.
Giving my people the truth, these demons call it hate. Repent or seal your fate, the end is coming soon. Just like a thief in the night, no given time, dude. Seek out the book of the Lord, none of these things go fail.
My brother right here. My brother, what's going on? You all right? It's good to meet you.
All right, thank you.
AJ, is it?
Something similar.
Something similar. I was just reading it. I was just reading your jacket.
Nah, this was given to me.
Okay, my bad. I don't want to assume. So my brother, what's your name?
Ambrose.
Ambrose?
Right.
Ambrose, my brother Ambrose. What I'm trying to convey to the black community is that we can get nowhere without the laws of God.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to convey.
Right.
My brother Malik that just walked by, he's an unbeliever. I pray that brother repent. I really do.
Right.
I really do.
Right.
But here's the thing. Without the laws of God, the nation of Israel will continue to be the last nation on this planet.
That's right.
Everywhere you go, you're looked at as a slave.
Right.
I don't care where you go.
Right.
You can go to Japan, China.
Right.
You can go to the Arab Emirates.
Right.
You can go wherever you want.
Right.
They view you as a slave.
Right.
Do you know why?
I don't know, but that was the biggest problem that Muhammad had.
That was the
Tried
big-
to put Islam into place.
Oh, you said Muhammad?
Yeah, the Prophet Muhammad.
The Prophet Muhammad, huh?
The slavery was in Islam at the
Okay,
beginning.
you said slavery was in Islam. No. I'm gonna tell you about.
the truth for that.
I'm gonna tell you about Islam, because a lot of people don't know about Islam.
Right.
Now, see, the thing about Islam is when was Islam started? Do you know?
They saying that the seeds of it, the foundation started on the African continent.
Okay, that may be true, but where did it start?
I would say in Saudi Arabia somewhere.
It definitely did. It started by a man named Muhammad, right?
Right, Prophet Muhammad.
Okay, it started by a man named Muhammad.
Right.
Around 600 AD, around there. He was a camel jockey. You know what that is?
You know, that's in
Can you
their
convey
history.
that to today's time?
That's in their history.
What's the profession? What's the profession today that rivals camel jockey?
I would say he was traveling
Taxi
with
driver.
caravans
Like a taxi driver.
and delivering stuff.
Like a taxi driver. He carried people across the sands.
Right.
Okay,
right,
like a
right.
taxi driver.
Right.
Now, Muhammad, along his journeys and taking people where they need to go, Jews got in his caravan.
Right.
Because did you know that the Arab people had 360 gods? 300, they had a god for every day.
Well, that's probably why he said Allah. Allah is one of them.
Yeah, but Allah is one of those 360 gods.
Right.
He's one of those.
Right.
He's the moon god.
Right.
The crescent moon god. That's why they got that crescent moon. It represents it. Now let's read about the gods of the other nations, because what's his name? Muhammad was not a Jew. He was not an Israelite. Right. Muhammad was what you call an Ishmaelite. Right. He derived from his forefather Ishmael.
Right.
Right.
Ishmael was the brother to Isaac, the older brother to Isaac.
Right.
And Ishmael was sent away by Abraham.
Right.
Him and his slave mother named Hagar was sent off. But he sent them off with a little blessing though.
Right.
He did bless them. God said, I'm gonna give him a blessing. Right? Sent little Ishmael off, and then boom, 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 down the generations, you got Muhammad, right? So let's see what the other gods is in comparison to, go ahead.
Psalm chapter 96 and verse 5.
Come on.
For all the gods of the nations.
So the nations, meaning every nation outside of the nation of Israel,
are idols.
are what?
Idols.
God said that the God of Muhammad is
Idols.
Come on.
But the Lord made the heavens.
The Lord made the heavens. Allah didn't make the heavens. The Lord of Israel, the God of Israel, made the heavens. You do understand that?
Yeah, I understand the whole thing. I
Okay.
understand the fact that Allah is like something that distinguishes other gods from other gods.
I don't understand. Make that clear to me.
What I'm saying is they had different names for God in that region, in that
Okay.
area.
Yeah.
So Muhammad used Allah to try to distinguish God from the other gods.
From the other 359.
However it was.
Right.
And that's what it
And
was.
he made that moon god the head god of all the gods.
Right.
So he went from polytheism to monotheism. You know where monotheism come from? The Israelites.
Right.
The Israelites. I am one God, there's no God beside me. Right? That's your religion. That's your heritage. That's my heritage. We have the only one and true God.
Right.
Allah's not a God. Allah's a rock.
Right.
When did we learn about Allah? Can we get that? When did we learn about Allah? Because we accept Allah as if he was given to us in the best of circumstances.
Right.
But no, Allah was not given. We didn't want Allah. Allah was forced upon us.
That's right.
You probably don't know that. Just like white Jesus.
I know that.
White Jesus was forced upon us the same way Allah was forced upon us. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 2.
Come on.
Lift up thine eyes unto the high places and see where there has not been lined with.
You see this right here?
Yeah.
That's a black woman being beat by an Arabian man.
Right.
You see that?
Yeah,
That happened
slavery in
that happened during the Saharan slave trade, the sub-Saharan slave trade.
The Holy Quran said.
Yeah.
Their Holy Quran, their holy book.
Their book. I won't say holy.
Minister in Islam
Their book,
was a slave.
right?
He bought his freedom.
Right. So
They had
no,
slavery
the
in
black
their region.
man was enslaved by the Arab man.
Correct.
Because the Islam is the Arab man's
They were
religion.
the slave
All
masters.
right.
before
Now let's
the
read that
Europeans
again
took
from the
on
top.
Agenda.
All right, listen to this.
Theirs were the slave masters.
So do you subscribe to being Islam?
Islam?
Are you an Islamic brother, or do you believe in
No,
Muslim?
I've studied it.
You studied
And
it.
I found out that the Arabs were slave masters, as you say. That's
Right. You found that out, and you was like,
Muhammad
I don't-
bought the first minister's freedom. The guy who used to call all the Muslims to prayer, Allah Akbar. He was a slave.
come on, you talking about, yeah.
Muhammad
So they
and
made
his
us
fellow man
do
bought
it.
his freedom.
Yeah, they
Correct.
made us do it just like the white man made us believe in Christianity. Same thing.
Right.
Now read that.
Muhammad's foreparents was
Lift
a
up
slave.
thine eyes
Watch
unto
this.
the high places.
Right.
Come on.
And see where there has not been lined with.
So God is talking to his children, which are the children of Israel.
Right.
He says, see who you not lying with. He's not talking
Right.
about physical. He's talking
Right.
about in the spiritual realm,
Right.
idolatry.
Right.
Read.
And the ways has thou set for them as the Arabians
We sat for the Arabians
in the wilderness.
in the wilderness.
And thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredom.
We polluted the land with our idolatry.
Right.
We sat out for the Arabs and slavery, and they beat it into us.
Right.
So that's why you got people talking about our original religion is Islam. No,
It is.
it was in Africa because it was beat into us in Africa before
Right.
the transatlantic slave trade.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that.
Bring it up.
A lot of people don't understand that.
Our original religion was not Islam. I agree with that.
You agree with that?
I agree that they
So who are we
always
originally?
identified us as slaves.
That's right.
That's who Hagar was.
That's
She
right.
was a slave
She was a
girl.
slave girl. That's right.
She gave
Abraham, his first
and
son.
Sarah,
Yep.
their first son.
Yep.
So we always been characterized as slaves. What you saying?
Uh-huh.
So I agree with that.
Okay.
I mean your message is true.
Right, that's right.
we've always
It's
been
God's message.
characterized as
I want to make
slaves.
that clear. It's not my message. It's the Most High God's message.
Right. I
Okay.
understand what
Okay.
you're saying. We've always been characterized as slaves.
Yeah.
So if you saying anything other than identifying us as someone on a high level, other than just being slaves,
Come on.
then I can appreciate what you're saying.
We are on a high
Because
level.
even in Islam, we've always been identified as slaves.
Okay, so let me say this to you.
So if
So
you
who
say-
are you? Who are you then? What's your nationality?
What's my nationality?
Yeah, what's your nationality?
What's my nationality?
What's your nationality right here?
Right now,
You said what?
Right now, we're in
You
the
black?
United
You?
States.
You black too?
Right now, we're in the United States.
What's your nationality?
With the nations, we're in the United
It's all right. It's
States.
cameras everywhere. It's a camera in there. It's a camera in the store.
Right.
You always record it. It's okay.
Right.
Off the building.
It's okay. No worries. Hey, the
Right.
white man want to find you. He gonna find you. There's nothing you can do. The camera. Don't be scared of the cameras. You know what I mean?
Right.
You on camera right now. You don't even know.
Right.
But here's the thing.
But I'm saying you speaking the truth because we've
Yeah.
always been identified as slaves.
Yeah.
So if you saying Israel, it is real, then I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Because we've always been identified as slaves.
Uh-huh.
What is our real identity? Because we got to be something more than slaves.
All right.
Even
What is
when
our
you
real
link us
identity?
to Islam, we slave.
I'm not linking us to Islam. I'm just saying.
that- I'm not. Excuse me.
Okay.
my apologies.
Okay.
Even when they link us and ties to Islam, they got us in slave mode.
Right.
So anything that's other than slaves is refreshing.
Okay.
Because you know it's a sickness.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
it's a real
Now,
sickness.
you want to know who we are?
Right.
Okay. Let's go through. We're gonna go through it one more time.
Right.
What's your name, my bro?
Being ill.
Being ill.
Right.
Got you. All right. Let's start at Deuteronomy 1:1. Let's start there.
Right.
So we're gonna go into the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Sure.
Come on, Being ill. Rock with me.
Hey, what's up? Bro, you ain't subscribed yet? Man, look at this guy, man. You ain't right, man. Press the button. Press the button.
Come on. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1.
Read.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So in the book of Deuteronomy is Moses speaking to all Israel
Right.
throughout the book. Now let's go to the 28th chapter of the book and let's read verse 1.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1.
Come on.
And it shall come to pass,
Read.
if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Come on.
to observe and to do all his commandments,
Yeah.
which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So God told Moses to tell us,
Right.
or to tell the Israelites,
Right.
He said, if you do what God say and you follow his covenant and you keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, you'll be the top nation on the planet.
Right.
Boom.
Right.
Simple. That's called a covenant. Another word for covenant, contract.
Right.
Same thing. We made a contract with the one and true living God.
Right.
Our forefathers did.
Right.
Now, verse 15.
Verse 15.
Watch this.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Flip side.
to observe to do all his commandments,
Come on.
and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
Read.
that all these curses,
What?
curses,
Come on.
shall come upon thee and overtake
So
thee.
God said, okay, now if you don't do what I say, this is the other part of the contract. If you breach it, I'm going to curse you. Not one person, the whole nation as a
Right.
whole.
Right.
I'm going to curse y'all, right? This is what God said. Now, it's two reasons that the curses will be put on us. The first reason, we breach a contract.
Right.
We do not keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, right? Second reason, verse 45.
Verse 45.
Now we're about to read a little bit into those curses that God was talking about, because those curses are there for a reason. Let's see.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee.
So the curses will come upon us and then it will begin to pursue us. Meaning there's nowhere in this world that we can run to that the curses wouldn't follow. Right? Read.
And overtake thee
And overtake you. There's no fighting against it. Come on.
till thou be destroyed.
Till thou what?
Be destroyed.
So what does it mean by destroyed? Like black people are still on the earth today. What does it mean by destroyed? What you think?
For one, I ain't no black people. I'm the Asiatic.
Okay. Same. Okay. Well, that's fine.
Right.
Now what you think?
What we talking about?
You think I'm Asiatic too?
Yeah.
Am I destroyed? Let's read. Read what you got.
Right.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 6.
Let's see what God talking about, Asiatic.
My people, are my people
God's people, which is established was the Israelites. Come on.
are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
How are they destroyed?
For lack of knowledge.
So when they say until you are destroyed by not knowing who you are,
Correct.
not knowing where you come from,
Right.
many names placed upon you,
Right.
being in the ghettos,
Right.
not knowing where you came from,
Right.
not knowing where you're going, right? That's destroyed.
Right. You
Being
destroy yourself.
being content with oppression.
Tie
That is
yourself
destruction.
To a history of slavery.
There you go. We destruction.
is
But
greater than
that's true though.
We can't tie ourselves.
That's true though.
But not all of us were in slavery.
That's true though.
A lot of us were here,
Listen,
already here in the United States.
Let's go back. Let's go back.
They fought in
I hear that. I hear
Texas,
all that. You're right.
Arizona and everything.
You're
from
right.
Mexico.
You're right.
A lot of us, we can't tie ourselves.
You're right though.
We can't think in terms of being slaves.
You're
because
right,
God is
Ambrose.
greater than
Ambrose.
that. Huh?
You're right.
Right.
Let me finish. Let me
Okay,
finish.
go ahead.
Let me finish. You know what I'm
ahead,
saying? I know
brother.
you hype.
Go ahead.
All right. So now, read verse 45 again.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee
Come on.
and overtake thee
Read.
till thou be destroyed.
Till you be destroyed, meaning until you no longer know who you are. Till you are satisfied with oppression. Come on.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
That breach of contract. Come on.
to keep his commandments
Read.
and his statutes,
Come on.
which I command thee, and thou,
And what?
and thou,
Come on.
and they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So the curses would be upon the Israelites
Right.
for a sign. Do you know why the curses would have to be upon Israel for a sign? Remember that destruction.
Right.
Destroy. How were we
Right.
destroyed? We don't know. We don't know anymore, but you can get it. Let's get the
Right,
scripture.
right.
Let's get the scripture. Come on. Let's get it. Read that. Read that real quick. Come on.
Jeremiah
Because you want to know. Come
chapter
on.
17 and verse 4.
Right.
This is Bible history. Come on.
And thou, even thyself,
He's talking to the Israelites all throughout the Bible.
Right.
Read.
shall discontinue,
Shall what?
discontinue
Come on.
from thine heritage,
From thine what?
thine heritage,
Thine what?
thine heritage that I gave thee.
Uh-huh.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies,
Oh.
and the land which thou knowest not.
He will cause you to serve your enemies in a land which you don't know.
Right.
For ye have kindled a fire in my anger.
You made God mad as hell.
Right.
He's our father.
Right.
When you make your father mad, your father whoop your ass. This is called a heavenly ass whooping nationwide.
Right.
We've been getting our ass whooped for a long time.
Right.
That's right.
Because we are rebellious children.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
You gotta break
So,
away from that.
but
You open it
We
up,
don't know how to break away.
level of understanding.
we don't know how to break away yet, Ambrose. We don't quite know. So read that one more time, Hosea.
Hosea chapter 4 and verse.
Jeremiah 17. Get that one more time for me, so I can refresh my mind. Let me refresh my mind. Read that again.
Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4.
Come on.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
So what is our heritage? Give me that. What is our heritage that we shall discontinue from? Because the Bible is not a simple book. It's easy, but it ain't simple.
Right.
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 You see what I'm saying? It's a way to decode it. We don't know how to decode it yet.
And see,
But let's read. Let's read though. Let's read.
Ecclesiasticus chapter
on.
17 and verse 11.
Read that.
Beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life.
The what?
The law of life for inheritance.
So he gave us the laws for inheritance.
Right.
But we don't even know the laws.
Right.
We don't know them no more. Thus we have been destroyed.
Right.
So the job is done that we read in 45. Now let's go back to the curses, right? Give me verse 16. Let's go back to the curses. Walk with me, brothers. Come on, read that.
Verse 16.
Come on.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
God started off simple. He said, I'm gonna curse you in any city you go to. It don't matter. We in Detroit, we in Highland Park. Does Highland Park even have a school anymore? Does it even have a school? Detroit, a lot of the high schools done broke down, tore down, they done shut them down.
Got to rebuild.
What about the programs? We don't got wood shop, auto shop. We don't got none of that no more.
Right.
They took that out. This is the city we talking about, right? When I look around the city of Detroit and in the city of Highland Park, I see destruction.
Got clean
I
up
see
neighborhood.
the neighborhood down.
Clean up
Right.
I see crackheads scurrying around.
Right.
Right? I see abandoned houses, abandoned buildings, abandoned businesses, right?
it up.
I see all these things.
Right.
I see us struggling. I see us in poverty, right?
Right.
The majority of us, we're in
Right.
poverty.
Right.
I see us, we don't get past a certain level of
Right.
education
Right.
because the teachers don't care about us. Read that part again. He said what?
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
It don't matter what city you go to, it's the same.
Right.
You go to Chicago, it's the same.
Right.
You go to Memphis, it's the same.
Right.
You go to Jacksonville, it's the same.
Bring it out.
You go wherever you go, where we at, it's the same.
That's right.
That's God said they're gonna follow you, they're gonna pursue you.
What you said.
So well, wait. Ambrose be ready to go.
These
Yeah.
principles in these laws.
Come on.
It stood the test of time.
Yes, they have.
Because if we don't live by them,
Come on.
this is where we gonna end. This is where we gonna be
This is
at.
where we at.
So if we live by the law,
Yeah.
and we govern ourselves by the law,
Yeah.
then we can get out of these conditions.
110%.
So I
Now,
appreciate
let's
the fact that you're making this relevant.
Yeah. So you
Because
understand.
these principles
You understand why I'm reading these curses,
have
right?
stood- and these principles are over thousands
Thousands,
years old.
yeah.
But they still relevant.
Good, correct.
Right.
Yeah.
So if we don't live and govern ourselves by these principles,
Come on.
this is the result.
This is the result.
Right.
This is the result. It's clicking for you.
Right.
Now wait. There's more.
Right.
Give me verse 32. There's more. God, let's talk about these curses. There's more. You're going to know that you're an Israelite today. These are the curses of the Israelites.
Right.
Right.
The so-called Jewish people, they say they're the Jews.
Right.
No. They not no Jews.
Right.
They not the Jews.
No, sir.
You looking at the Jews. You know what the definition of the ghetto is?
What?
Place where the Jews dwell. You ain't
Right.
even read that definition before.
Right.
That's the definition of ghetto.
Bring it up.
a place where Jews dwell.
Right.
So why do they call where we dwell the ghetto? We didn't make that word up.
Bring it out.
Why they call it that? Because they hiding it in plain sight. Because they know one thing. If you want to hide something from a nigga, you put it in a damn book.
That's right.
They know that.
That's it.
We don't like to read. We watch TV.
Right.
I can't talk because I'm in it too. I'm trying to change.
Right.
I'm changing my life. Right? So, let's read on. Read what you got.
Right.
32.
Come on.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Who did this happen to? Whose sons and daughters nationally was given to another people?
Obviously,
Ours. Ours. That's why you can see a brother in California, don't know him from
Saudi
left to
Arabia.
right, and he'll look just like you.
Bring it out.
That's why you can go anywhere in the world, see another black man like, dang, why he look like my cousin Jeffro?
Bring it out.
Right.
Because we were sold, bro.
Right.
Right.
We were sold.
Right.
Our children was taken from us. But read on.
And thine eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day
Your
long.
eyes shall look and see your kids taken,
Right.
and you're going to cry all day because it's
Right.
nothing. Because what?
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
There's no might in your hand to get them kids back.
Right.
Even to this day. You whoop your kid a little too hard, CPS take them, what you gonna do? Nothing.
Bring it out.
Right.
Ain't nothing you can do. Them are curses.
Right.
Now you may think that, hey, if a Chinese man whoop his kids too much, he gonna take them. No. Because if Chinese man go back to China, the laws here don't apply.
That's right.
Where the hell we going? To Finkel and Dexter?
We don't have,
We don't have a land.
community.
That's a curse, bro.
Where the Chinese
out.
That's
got
not
solid
normal.
community.
That's not normal. Even if the Chinese do come, they got a whole community with
They got
themselves.
sovereign immunity.
You see what I'm saying?
They can-
That's a curse of God, bro.
They can-
That don't happen. That's not a normal
Right.
thing.
They can-
That's
Right.
only happening to us
Right.
because we breaking God's laws.
Right.
Because we don't know who we are.
That's
37.
Good.
Verse
Read what you got.
37.
Come on.
And thou,
And where?
and thou
Come on.
shall become an astonishment.
We shall become a what?
Astonishment.
That's not a Negro word. Astonishment. That means surprise or like, wow, look at that guy. What the hell is that?
Right.
That's why you got tour buses riding through the hood, looking at us like we monkeys and animals.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word